If you're new to investing, you might be wondering how it fits into your overall financial picture. Will you work with an advisor who will manage your portfolio for you? Or will you do it yourself? Or both? How should investing tie into your banking accounts or mortgage? Will you monitor your investments daily? Maybe you'd like a more hands-off approach. You likely have many more questions. We'll help to answer them and more throughout this new to investing learning path. One of the first things you should know is that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to investing. Some people prefer a more passive approach, generally with lower risk, while others prefer swing trading or active trading, which may involve more time and risk. The truth is that there are many different approaches you can take. This course will primarily focus on strategies for new investors who are considering a more passive approach to investing. You might already be investing without even realizing it. If you have money in a savings account, for example, that money is accumulating interest. It might not be a lot, but a savings account is an example of a very simple form of investing. Another type is real estate. Do you own investment property? It may likely be growing in value over time. If you're renting it out to generate income, or you have plans to flip it, this is another form that you're engaging in. When it comes to investing, you can also control your timeline. In fact, investing can be as flexible as you want it to be. The reason for this is that we're all in different life stages and have different needs and goals. Your financial picture is unique to you, just as mine is unique to me. What you decide to invest in, how often you trade, how much money you plan on investing, all of these choices make up your unique investor personality. Whether you are a long-term investor or a more active trader, it's always a good idea to start your investing journey with a plan. An investment plan helps you put into perspective not only your investment goals, but when and how you want to achieve them as well. A plan might also help remove the likelihood that emotions will influence your investment decisions. There are plenty of other personal factors to consider when creating an investing plan. For example, what are your monthly income and expenses, and how much debt do you have? Next, your age. For example, your investing plan for retirement might look very different from someone who is much older or younger than you. How much time are you giving yourself to build towards your financial goal? And is that timeline realistic? Then there's risk tolerance. How much risk are you willing and able to take on in your investments? Would you rush to sell an investment during a market decline? Or would you be willing to stay invested through ups and downs in the market? And how quickly would you need access to your funds? How you answer these questions will help you determine how sensitive you are to risk, which will influence how you construct your investment plan. When you're creating your plan, you might also want to take some time to learn what's going on in the market. Economic factors like growth, unemployment rates, interest rates, inflation, and even political events can have an impact on your investments. If some of these events are expected, you may want to consider if this is the right time to make a purchase, or if you should hold off until there are better economic conditions. The next thing you might want to consider is that, as with most things, it's a good idea to research before committing to a plan so that the decisions you make are informed. By registering for this course, you're already on the right path. Above and beyond this course, however, you might find it helpful to continue your research. Take the time to learn about the factors that can have an effect on your investments. We already spoke about the economy and changes to the market. Let's take it back a step. What about different account types? There are many to choose from. How will you know which ones are right for you? We'll explore these topics in more detail in upcoming lessons. After you create your plan, the next step is to start thinking about which investments you'll purchase for your portfolio. These investments are commonly called securities. Some examples include bonds, stocks, and mutual funds. Once you have an idea of how you will manage your investments, know that your strategy doesn't have to be set in stone. You can always adjust your plan according to how your life changes over time. These are some of the factors that you should consider when trying to determine how you can fit investing into your life and overall financial picture. Thanks for watching. In the next lesson, we'll go over the different investor life phases.